Welcome back to RuralVacantLand.com. This is Luke Smith, and I've got a property for you. This one's close to the White Mountains in northern Arizona. It's southern Navajo County, part of northern Arizona. I'm offering owner financing on this one, $199 a month for 24 months. Let's take a look at it. So this part of Arizona, they want you to have a septic system after 2.5 months. So you can move into the property for 2.5 months before you're supposed to have a septic system. But then they also allow composting toilets. So you can do composting toilets on this property without having to build a septic system. My understanding is you just have to have it in your plan that the sink water goes underground, or if you have a dishwasher water goes underground. They don't want the chunkies going to the ground and attracting rats and stuff like that. So, other waters, you can do gray water into the bushes and plants and things. Toilet, just run the toilet without the water. Just use wood shavings, just soak it up that way, cedar shavings or something. Really cheap, easy way to go for it. And in that fashion, you could move out here in RV or mobile home, build a place, build stuff. And there's a little road that comes up to the eastern part of it. There's an easement. This strip here is a 30-foot easement that goes to the a little over 5 acre property. So you don't actually own this, but you can put put a road in here, fix up the strip to a road. So here's the property, and it looks like it's got a lot of bush on it. I know this area has shallower water table from other people I've talked to. There's a water hole over here, looks like one over here maybe. The area has mountains, so you're going to see some mountains to the south. You're going to see some hills to the west, and to the north too you're going to see this black ridge kind of circle all the way around the property. So it's here, and then Taylor's over here. If we turn on a map, we can go over here to Taylor. Taylor's got a new Walmart that just built that in the last year or so, so we're not very far from Taylor. Snowflake's just north of Taylor. South of there you get down to Pine Top and Sholo, Pine Top, and in between, closer to Pine Top Lakeside, there is a Home Depot and lumber supplies and that kind of stuff, so not too far away to that either. And then not so far from there, if you keep going a little further, a couple hours over the mountains, you get to Phoenix. So we're not too far from Phoenix. Here's Phoenix Mesa area. So you can go up through Payson and drop down Snowflake, Taylor, Sholo, and you can make that kind of route in the weekend. You could go Friday after work and come back before, Sunday evening before work on Monday, if that's your schedule, or school. If you're like me, you gotta get the kids in school, or else you just gotta drop them off sometimes. Love the kids, but not 100% of the time. So there's the property set up, ready to go. You can drive in, start working on it. Work with the county, see what the regulations really are. That's just my understanding of the regulations. Just little old me, Luke Smith, selling properties every day, talking to people, building stuff on vacant land all over the place. And so there's the property. Taxes aren't that much. I think this is $100 a year or so in taxes. This one comes from Scott Adventure. It's the name of the company. I'll sign off on that, sign it over to you. Like I said, $199 a month for 24 months. Let's see if the checkout link's working. Yeah, $199, 24 months. I'll do the paperwork to get it into your name. There's some more maps and things. I pulled up Instagram because I like to look at Instagram sometimes. And I've been watching on YouTube and other places some of these guys building rammed earth structures. And I think this would be a lot of fun. I think it would fit into the nature, the atmosphere, the flora, fauna area and things to do this kind of structure. Maybe just an outbuilding, or maybe just an outdoor shower out of this material, or maybe the whole house. They're mixing bits of the sand that's there on the property. Depending on how much clay content is in the sand, they add some cement or more clay, and they put it in a structure kind of like these guys, and they're using a hammer, like a pneumatic hammer, to tamp it down there with an air compressor. But other guys are using they're just using a hand tamper. You tamp the stuff down, you put it in layers. You dump some dirt in there, tamp it down, dump some dirt, tamp it down, and you get this sandstone-ish looking layered effect. Like here's a building that's done and dry, and they're just showing the artsy effect of it. It kind of looks more natural materials and not so exotic. And you can get a lot of the materials right there on the property to build these structures. I mean, this one's bringing some steel in for the roofs, but they're using that for, they're making walls out of that kind of material. And others are, making office buildings and modern houses and all kinds of stuff. Or they're just getting creative and they're doing them in third world countries because the materials are cheap as can be and they got a lot of labor to throw at it. So if you want to throw your labor into it and you don't want to pay much for materials, that's one way to do it. Here's somebody mixing rammed earth and wood, made a rammed earth wall and wood ceiling. I just think that's beautiful looking. If you can do that, if you can make something like that, you can go make whatever you want, right? But a property like this is an open palette for the right artist, the right builder, the right person, the person that's got the drive and charisma to go put it together and make it happen. That's what a property like this is for. And Instagram's full of all kinds of inspiration to do that. Here's some people doing rammed earth structures, and here's kind of the thing they set up to put the earth into and slam on it and pack it down. There you go. Here's a bunch of samples of different kinds of earth and different kinds of mixtures of cement. This is what it comes out as, and you can test the dirt that you got there on the ground, see what kind of colors and stuff it comes up with, and see what you get. So there's an idea of way to build in this kind of property. I mean, you could build out of wood, you could build out of cement, you could build out of metal, you could build out of brick, you can build out all kinds of things, but the earth is there. It's already there. You don't have to move it in. You maybe bring some Portland cement, you can build it by the bag, in your car or whatever, add some water, and there you go. You got a property. Start building a house. So if you want to take a closer look at this property, hit the link down below. It'll take you back to my website, and there's a GPS coordinates on there. You can click on that. It should give you driving directions to go out, look at the property, touch it, feel it, smell it, see what it's like, make sure you like it, make sure that's the right one for you. And you can check out on your phone while you're standing right there on the property if there's good enough signal, if you have the right cell service. I don't know which ones are going to work out here the best, but you just got to give it a try. It might be Verizon, might be T-Mobile. I doubt it's AT&T, but you could try it. That's what, if you like to pay all their extra fees. And there you go. There's checkout on the website, and just make it happen. So there's your property. Thank you for listening. Thanks for watching. Luke Smith, ruralvacantland.com.